Wow, I like how Botrix finally connected like right as we're about to get started. Hello, all my wonderful Manama Zoomies. Hey, E. So we're going to continue on with our Final Fantasy XIV playthrough. I need to actually figure out where it's just... Okay. I was like, where the hell did I set my keyboard so I can actually tab to the game? Because that would be really helpful. We are still doing the... where are we? We're in Charlian. Yeah. We're in Labyrinthos because we have to go look at the Ark. And then do all the other little stuff. But it's time. There's some cutscenes and trials and stuff that I know will make you choke up a little bit. They do make you choke up a little bit, unfortunately. Just in the way that they work. But hopefully a star's win will make me feel better. But I forgot, E, that we're already destined to lose no matter what happens because Corey Perry's on the Oilers, I forgot. And every Corey Perry team is required to get to the Stanley Cup playoffs and lose. So we're already screwed. And I don't know why. Like, right before I went live, my camera was working fine. And now it's like, nah, we don't see your eyes, homie. It's like sometimes it doesn't see my mouth or sometimes it doesn't see my eyes. There, I'll take that. I'll take that. It just makes me look sleepy, but I'm okay with that. So I'm not like, oh, all the time. I didn't even pick it up on my eyebrow movement. What the hell? What the hell? Again, it wouldn't be a stream. I actually was trying to go live like 10 minutes ago, but for some reason, it wouldn't connect the accounts. It would, like, OBS would start showing that it's streaming and then not connect anything, so it was weird. Can we just get started? It was like a whole lot of jibba jabba. We don't give a shit about jibba jabba. You weren't able to fly at this point, so this might make this a little bit quicker than running through these zones on foot. Well, you could mount at least at this point, so there's that, I guess. But being able to fly makes it a lot easier. I didn't see, did Chris Tanev, did he get cut for tonight? I didn't see. Not cut, but did he play? I didn't see anything. That's another huge thing, because Ryan Suter can't do shit. The Oilers know they can push him around in front, and he can't compete with the speed, so he'll actually live down here. I don't know how they can offer, but I dare say they'll benefit from some of the fresh inspiration Scholar Monteshain mentioned. Let's start by asking around, ideally without getting in anyone's way. Cranidos. A good one. Up and over. Silken Grin. Okay. Hello. Are you of the new helpers? Working on the Aether Burner. Oh dear, I hear things have come to a standstill on that front. Even so, I choose that over my current duties, checking in and loading samples day in, day out. It's tiring, thankless work. Still, no one would be crossed if you misplaced a few legumes or what have you. The forum got enough on their plate as it is. What with the deciding who gets to board the Ark and when, a lot of people have opinions about that. My heart goes out to Master Fortuno and the others. Hardly get a moment's rest, I expect. Do they even have time to sleep? No, not really. We work as sleep-deprived world savers. Is there screen tearing? I can't really ever quite tell if it's... it's not bad. Oop, sorry. Kind of flying out of the zone here. Offering to help, that's very kind, but I should be able to organize the rest of the documents by myself. Let's see. It's mostly listing the things we'll need once we arrive on the moon, and then whichever star we choose to as our new home. My duties largely concern the maintenance of living conditions, so I'll be a lot busier after we depart. The biggest thing is, you know, they talk about running and going to a new star, but Meteon can travel the universe. I mean, her whole thing is to wipe out humanity. So I don't think going to a new star would have made a freaking difference. I don't know. It's just weird. To be perfectly honest, I'm not even the slightest idea what they look like. I do hope they're not enormous looming giants. Why, I would much prefer something small and fluffy like the beheaded rabbit that ran by. Well, yeah, that's right. Not everybody has met the Loppers yet. I forgot. I literally just said beheaded rabbit, which that's freaking morbid and terrifying. I'm sorry. Steady current. What a name. Helping with the arc, even with the power of Master Coco's manage to squeeze out the Aether Burner is still not enough, apparently. And now I hear the final days have arrived. Horrible creatures running rampant all over. If only we'd begun our exodus sooner. Oh yeah, I forgot. They're down here in the Labyrinthos. They don't see any of this. Makes sense. People are dying and there's no end to it if we don't fulfill our duties. But we will. We've spent years preparing for this moment. Believe in the plan and it will be. Well. Okay, I didn't learn, like, shit from that, to be completely honest. I don't think they shared a large amount of information with us. Nice to meeting you here. Our friends at the forum brought us to see this teeny tiny boat, which was quite impressive considering they didn't use any creation magic. What was really interested is Atheris itself, though we've now found ourselves in sort of a funny underground miniaturized version of it. We were hoping the forum would give us a guided tour, but it appears they're rather preoccupied. Honestly, all the time to prepare and they're still not ready. I suppose we'll just have to show ourselves around, or at least that's what we were planning to do until the chance upon Urianger and the good self. Since you're both dawdling about, engaging in idle chit-chat, perhaps you could show us a few points of interest. Won't that be fun? I'm going to smack you, living. The tour labyrinth, an unexpected yet prudent suggestion. Given the similarities betwixt the artificial environment and Bestoway's burrows, 'twould be in the best interest to have the Loppers acquaint themselves with those conditions deemed optimal by the Charlian collaborators. I fear, however, that continued reliance upon my limited knowledge would risk narrowing rather than broadening their perspective. Mayhap thou art better suited to lead this venture? What a marvelous idea. Hey, did you... Is Chris Tanev out? I didn't check. I begin with a great big worst yonder. Okay. Ah, yes. The boat sit. I shall leave its explanation to... Oh my god. Can I go now? Still have a little bit of time till the Stars game starts. I don't think they start for another 20. Yeah. Goodness me, to build something so large without creation magic is positively stupendous. Perhaps you could direct our attention to the most important feature? Oh my god. I literally... So again, I love the game. I do. I love this game. But this is kind of pointless. And the reason being is... we're at like the end of the days here and people are dying. So let's do a guided tour for them. It's a little pointless. Must be because of those cogs on the giant wheel atop. Okay, oh, see, that's what draws up the water. There's some probability, there's probably some sort of spiral-shaped mechanism inside it, too. Stars are going to have to outscore the Oilers, I think, to win this game tonight. And I don't know if that's actually ever going to happen. Playoff Ottinger is so inconsistent, especially at home. So... where else am I aiming here, folks? The mushroom-like thing. Isn't that the mushroom-like thing? Let's back up the camera. One, I wish I could move this camera faster. Oh, the mushroom-like thing. Spot an abstoma, an especially lively one at that. It would appear that the concept of observed at another time, another place, was approved for life in a wide world somehow. Oh, that actually wasn't what we were supposed to target, but it is funny. Mushroom thing. Mushroom-like thing. Like, seriously, what the hell's the mushroom-like thing? Am I just dumb? I mean, oh. It's like right on top of me, that's why. This must be a reservoir? This looks like the trees of the great Enslave. Hold on, that's a bit strange shape. It's thin at the bottom, but big and round at the top. Quite tall for something so unbalanced, too. Now it makes sense. These are where they store water. Yep. Reservoir. Reservoir. Alright, so we got 20 minutes till buck dropper. Well, if I were to hazard a guess, water is drawn from the underground, presumably with some other mechanism. It's purified here and stored that tower before being distributed elsewhere. I'm right, aren't I? I knew it. A design brilliant in simplicity, I dare say it would take only a moment to install it even in the harshest of environments, for us Loprits, that is. Indeed, securing a reliable source of water is of the utmost importance for any fledgling settlement. We have read, however, that people of Atheris sometimes make their homes in arid deserts and such. How are they able to survive? Go with that one. Go with Girabanya. But wherever they choose to live, you're never far from water. Oh dear, I worry we won't be able to procure the necessary amount. We can provide enough water to keep them from dying out completely, but it would appear they rely on it far more than we anticipated. Few adjustments may be in order once we've calculated the average rate of consumption per individual. It may also be worth learning more about how exactly they obtain their water in the first place. Master Alphinaud spoke of the machinery responsible for the feat during our journey through Logiston Alpha, did he not? Mayhap the Loprits will share his appreciation for engineering marvels. Oh yes, that sounds absolutely splendid. We must journey beyond the sanctuary of Charlene Hamlet. I shall lead the way. You mean we'll have to brave the untamed wilderness? A valid concern indeed. We could not help but notice the many dangers looking creatures with the big nasty teeth lurking beyond the safe confines of this settlement. Were we not escorted here by burly custodians, I dread that to think what would have become of us. Regrettably, to many hungry predators with an aforementioned big nasty teeth, Loprits may appear to be potential and rather appetizing source of sustenance. Might I impose upon thee to assist in securing safe passage to Logisticon Alpha. For my part, I shall act as escort for Living Way and Cooking Way. I entrust Singing Way and Growing Way to your care. Okay. Sounds good, homie. A more valiant protector than could not wish for. Godspeed. Do I actually have to escort them, or can I just, like, fly over there and not give a shit? Well, the same to you. I'd rather not be eaten by some horrid beastie. Come along, Growing Way, to the water extraction. What's-its? I always forget they say what's-its. Okay, here we go. Jump! Okay, so I do have to fight some stuff. That's kind of... At least I don't have to, like, walk escort, which is good. A little late hitting my ability there, but whatever. He's dead anyways. Throwing way, I wish to move. Thank you so much. I really hope this water extraction is worth this harrowing experience. All part of the fun, some might say, but I'd rather not be burnt to a crisp if it's all the same to you. Let's see. I'm gonna guess it's a cloud mob next, possibly. Either a cloud mob or a treant. What else is down here? No, there's also flying types. I totally flew past them, shit. Oh, okay, I only had to fight one thing, that's fine. My friends, I bid you welcome to Logiston Alpha. Our destination doth lie at the lift's top. Pray follow me. Yes, yes. Okay, lift operator. Smooth operator. Ooh, ooh. Smooth operator. Okay, singing away. Marvelous, simply marvelous. So this is where the magic, or science rather, takes place. The perfect environment to sustain life artificially created. The knowledge we'll gain here will be essential when we start looking for new stars for your kind to inhabit. Apparently most of them don't even have air for you to breathe. You're very lucky that Atheris just so happens to provide everything you need to thrive. Or did mankind turn out the way they are because of the available resources, I wonder? Either way, it's nothing short of miraculous, and I cannot wait to see more of it. This is all wonderful, I'm sure, but I'd rather hoping to learn more about the nourishment provisions facilities. In other words, where is the food? I believe both the knowledge and consumables you seek may be found at the Marial Agronomics. That seems right. As I imagine, Singing Way and the others intend to study every conceivable facet of this apparatus. Wouldst thou be so kind to escort our visiting culinarian? The other thing that's offsetting is you have this like really intense like overbearing music right now, and we're doing a fucking tour. It's weird. Yes, that sounds much more interesting. Hopefully I'll be able to see firsthand some of the delicacies Urianger was telling me about. Even his incredibly vivid, if a bit too verbose descriptions cannot compare to sampling them myself. Not to mention Atheris will soon be no more, so must learn all I can while there is still time. Whoppers have like no confidence in us. I just noticed that. Let us brook no further delay. Fly, horsey. Oh shit. Wait. Am I going to the right exit? I think I am. Yeah, there we go. The medial circuit. Oh, is he looking at like the live onion and the... Okay. This is the place, yes? The heady aroma was enough to guide me here, and I've spotted several of the fruits and vegetables featured in our compendium. I dare say love to try some, but I read that those who help themselves to farmers' crops without permission are often caught and put into pipes. Or put into pies. Sorry. Perhaps you could ask whoever is in charge if they would be willing to part with a few samples. Okay, I need to grab my tea here. I think it's cooled down enough that I can have a sip. How do I want to approach this without like knocking everything over? There we go. That's good. Apple tea, it's really good. It's a black tea with like apple skins to filter through. It's really good. What a fine mess this is. Hipkey, what you got, homie? Oh, it's you, the one who climbed down the mine shaft. I'd show you around if I could, but I'm rushed off to my feet preparing for the exodus. And I'm not the only one. We've all got to find ways to do what we can do down here, up there, first on the moon, then on whichever star the form decides will become our new home. Also sudden, so unreal. Don't you want to go to the moon? Well, it's better than waiting for the final days to claim us. But no matter how carefully it is planned, we'll never be able to take every variety of flora and fauna with us. Even the ones we can take may not survive in the new environment, so many species doomed to extinction. Sorry, that's not what I came to talk about, is it? Nothing quite so dire, I assure you. We merely wish to sample a little of your produce, if we may. By all means, help yourselves. Much appreciated, my good fellow. Where to begin? I don't know, wherever the little red dot tells us to go? Yep. Over to the scrapes. Although they did fix the scrapes. They're no longer scrapes. They're kinda scrapes, but they're not scrapes. Oh, I know what these are. Grapes, yes? Let's see if they are delicious as they look. So sweet, so sour, the taste is much like a ripe philosopher's carrot, and yet the texture is entirely different. The contrast between the outer skin and the fruit within is most peculiar, though far from unpleasant. Yes, I think I'll try another. Well, that's certainly given me food for thought, though it is far less visceral manner than any philosopher's carrot. But tell me, what is your opinion of the grapes? Yes, they are rather Moorish, aren't they? And from what I read, quite versatile too. Something about people stepping on them to make intoxicating beverages, as I recall. Anyways, that's enough about grapes for the time being. On to the next treat. It's like right here, isn't it? What do we got? Apple? Orange, by name and nature. Which came first, the fruit or the color? Who cares? Let's eat. Actually just had an apple before we went on stream, so. Yes, that. Equal parts sweet and sour as the grapes, yet nothing alike. I may have to consult Urianger about expanding my vocabulary. I simply cannot find the words to describe it. Perhaps what I'm looking for is bitter? This is very complicated, you know. So many flavors, so many choices, and each individual with their own personal preferences. Now I see why you all turned your noses up at the idea of eating nothing but carrots. Marvelous though they still are, in my estimation, let no one say I said otherwise. Ah, but speaking of carrots, I've yet to sample any of the vegetables. Let's see what's in the field over there. We got pumpkins. Yes, pumpkins or squash gourds, things like that. The color, the texture, and some sort of enormous round carrot? No, in any case, proper non-molecular proper nomenclature? Proper nomenclature? I don't know how to say that. It is less important. Okay. Don't tease me. I can't read sometimes. I know. Blech! It's so hard and flavorless. I may as well be chewing on a piece of wood. That's all but confirms that these are nothing more than misbegotten failures masquerade as goodly carrots. Stop, stop, stop. You can't eat these. These are pumpkins. And no one with the sense would try to eat them raw. You're supposed to cook them first. Do you not find it awful bother? Far from it. Cooking is a joy unto itself. And what's more, it broadens the range of ingredients that we may safely eat. But above all else, cooking allows us to draw out the full potential of our produce. Pumpkin stew has been one of my favorite dishes for as long as I can remember. So perhaps even these hard blocks of plant matter can become as delicious as the orange I sampled. I wonder though if there is anything even more delicious. How about that yellow fruit over yonder? Banana? Oh, I think it's a lime. It's a lime, isn't it? What a wonderful fragrance. With luck, it will have flavor to match. As I have no idea what these are eaten, I'll just bite into one. It's a lime. Oh, Chris Tanev is in the lineup. My tongue. Is this poisonous? So better. A lemon? You mean it's supposed to taste like this? How could something so similar to an orange be so revolting? Ugh. It may be some time before my palate recovers from this ordeal. As such, I had best call an end to this round of sampling. Let us say our farewells and return to the others. Thanks, Jebkey. Finished, have you? I trust you found something to your liking. I'm rather enamored with the grapes and oranges, less so with the pumpkin, though. I learned the hard way they're no way to be eaten raw. And then there's the lemon, the deceiver. I still feel violated. First time, was it? I hate for you to leave with a bad taste in your mouth, in more ways than once. I'll give you this lemon muffin I baked. If this doesn't change your opinion, nothing will. More lemon, have I not suffered enough? Nevertheless, it would be remiss of me to spurn the opportunity to try. A bit of sick came up there. I've learned more of your inscrutable ways. Very well, lemon muffin, do your worst. Muffin. Like, lemon poppy seed is really good. This is delicious. Although still detected the hint of lemon, it complements the sweetness of the dough to create a perfect harmony. I never could have guessed its vile bitterness could be utilized so elegantly. My good chap, this is simply breathtaking. See, we rarely use lemon in a natural state, but it has starring role in all sorts of recipes, and the same is true for many other ingredients. It comes down to making the most of the resources at our disposal, and sometimes that can even be the difference between life and death. I know we won't be able to take every species with us. No doubt the Formo agonized over what was worth preserving and what will be considered to history, or consigned to history. Hard choices, but make them we must if we are to survive. Such strength of will, now I know what Hydaelyn sees in your kind. Mankind, the Loprits, we are both born of the accumulated knowledge of the ancients. They learned all there is to learn about the nature of sentient life and the fates of the stars themselves. Once a civilization has fulfilled the basic requirements for survival, it will inevitably seek to eliminate all forms of negativity and achieve perfection. And therein lies its folly and its downfall. For perfection is an unattainable ideal. It is the paradox of the immaculate carrot. The immaculate carrot. Yet civilizations since time immemorial have deemed the pursuit of perfection as progress. They pay no heed to the cost incurred in their futile quest, and all too often become architects of their own demise, their dreams forever unfulfilled. What then is the alternative? The answer lies in knowing that our existence can never be perfect, and be content with what we have to make the most of it. Wise words, Cooking Way, thank you. When life gives you make lemon muffins. He's learning. Pardon my Orzian, but what in the seven hells are you on about, and who are you anyways? Cooking Way at your service. I'm here to help prepare for the trip to the moon. And once you get there, you'll be able to try my carrots. I've been growing all different kinds. But don't worry, there'll be room for your crops too. We'll work together to preserve as many of Atheris' species as possible, if you're up to the challenge. Yes, of course. I look forward to it. Well, this has been a highly productive, probably. Let's go and see if Oriange and the others have run out of machinery to inspect, shall we? Boop, 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 boop. Do I just have to run back? Yeah, I gotta go all the way back to the entrance over here. Hopefully everybody's having a good Friday. It threw me off. I actually had to think about what day it was. Because I don't work on Fridays during the summer. I get 3-day weekends. Which is nice. And I've got a month until I'm off for a couple days, or a couple weeks actually. I'm off for about 2 weeks. That's good too. And chat. That was the most enlightening, especially the part with the lemon muffin. Actually, I was wondering, do you know of any other places famed for their cuisine? I'm saying it. Far East has oodles of noodles. Would that I had the time to visit. The more I learn of Atheris, the more I wish we could spare it from the final days. Alas, Highland's orders are to flee, not to resist. If only there was some other way. Well, there is, and we're gonna find out how. Second, I trust you have time of Marial agronomics did. Bear fruit. Our own efforts, too, were rewarded. We now possess an embarrassment of educational riches. No doubt our guests are relentless in the pursuit of knowledge, could occupy them as us. For a fortnight, alas, time is of the essence. Let us return to the Charlene Hamlet forthwith. I shall gladly attend to each and every Loprit there, should further questions within my power answer to arise. Oh. Anyway, wants to keep going. Alright, is this our first sad cutscene? Let's see. I think it is. It's not so much a sad cutscene, it's more of an emotional one. Especially for older players that have been around and played for a long time. Wouldn't be bad if we got a voice scene here so I could drink my tea. Hi. Yes, Dagon, that was indeed me verbalizing a sigh to express my emotional state. Do you want to know why? Because I saw the reconstructed environment data for Atheris. It was alpha, and that's why. A forest so lovely and so leafy. Are all of your forests like that? Here, I'm gonna say that one. If you say. The star so wonderful it comes at no surprise that you're reluctant to leave it behind. I was a fool to think otherwise, to assume that the moon was something worth being proud of. Ridiculous, we must seem to you, trying so hard yet to achieve so little. Not at all. Thy works are no less worthy for their uniqueness. I thought I heard a tiny voice. Thinkrid. How didst thou fare? Oh, I was able to glean a fair bit from the research while helping to move their cargo. Preparations have proceeded without interruption here, despite news of the coming in. We have the forum's leadership to thank for that. That doesn't mean people aren't worried, though. Quite the opposite. Knowing disaster could strike at any moment, they hurry to complete their work, equally aware that a single error could be the difference between life and death, and we could hardly tell them there's no cause for concern. Perhaps not. Though aided by our goodly growing way, we may yet find other ways to lighten their burden. Me, but of use to people? I'm honored that you would think me so capable, but I'm not sure that I'm up for the challenge. Nevertheless, I believe in thee. If you say so, I suppose it can't hurt to try. I passed someone in the Western Plaza that looked to be in need of a helping paw. Perhaps you might start with him. Is a good place as any. Come. Right. I'm going over here. Going over here. Going over here. Let's go. Troubled researcher. Just talk to the Loprit. Everything will be okay. Krabby has escaped. Okay. Can I help you? Here's some bunnies. Enjoy. It is you who would help me? My anxiety truly so obvious? A burden shared is a burden eased. Pray, tell us your troubles. I said your instead of thy. Those little fellows do look like good listeners. I'm an engineer, you see, and that's the way, and what they say of the ship. That is to sum up the decades of Charlian ingenuity, that it's built with perilous, elegant technology. It is all true, but I know that that none of that's guaranteed. We've never before launched a starfaring vessel, let alone flown in the great expanse. All these tests were run have been on the ground. Only operational personnel and cargo will be aboard the first voyage, but even so, if it fails us, then can we do? And if it doesn't, it could fall apart on the next flight, or well, I guess that's a viable concern. We've done everything we can do to prevent that from happening, but it hardly matters. We thought that the Aether Burner's design was flawless too, and then look how they turned out. Thou art familiar with these most daunting technologies, and thus thou hold the power to allay his fears. Oh, I'm not sure about that, but well, Maybe you could tell me if there is any aspect of the ship's design that you especially worried about. Our ability to walk about and perform our tasks, for one. I devised a means by which to employ gravity, a spatial... Jesus. A spell to regulate the environment. I'm not even trying. But what it is not strong enough. What if everyone floats away and begins crashing into things as soon as we left the star? Gravitation. Maybe I can help you after all. Up there is no different from what is down here, you see. Same rules apply. And if you consider them as part of our great big cosmos, then separate places. Oh no, melding of the minds. I suspect both parties shall find comfort in this conversation. If Thancred's tale to be true, still others would benefit from insight born of experience. Let it prevail upon the Loprits to attend to them. An excellent idea, if I do say so myself. There is naught we'd like more than to ease the hearts of the fine people of Atheris and learn more about them while we're at it. Yeah. Full glad am I to hear. Gather thy companions and bring them hither. Second, thou hast the gift for finding souls in need of succor. Pray seek thee out the distressed and the apprehensive, and inform them of their helping hand. I shall await them here, that I might introduce each to a suitable Loprit. Oh, I do look forward to that. A place for every Loprit and every Loprit in their place. Alright, I'm very quickly going to spam through this. Because there's 8 of them, and it's like, oh god. Oh shit, what do I have to do to this, dude? Okay. Wait. I don't think that worked on him. It's urgent, you had best ask a different... Oh, okay. Not everybody is a target, I forgot, in this. Anxious Engineer. Okay. Yeah, not everybody that will target is possible. I think you need to find, like, anxious, troubled, capricious. Referencing. Let's see. My face, what's wrong? Oh. There we go. That's another one. 2 of 8. Ponderous mathematician. Okay, another one. No, occupied administrator. I don't think so, but like I said, I don't think all of them will go. Let me see. I know the Gleaner didn't, but let's see if anybody else. This one is doing better than you are. This woman is doing better than you are. How very ruthless of a comment, but alright. Married aetherologist. Okay, there's 4. They are halfway done. I don't think this person is one. Yeah, I didn't think so. Hyperventilating engineer definitely needs to go see a Loprid. That's a given. Oh my god, I so need to drink my tea right now. So like right before I went live, as this sounds, I sneezed so hard that I don't know, level-headed doesn't seem like they need anything. I like scratched my throat really hard. That sounds stupid. But yeah, I went to go make some tea so it wouldn't be so bad. Despondent engineer? Yeah, I'll go with that one being sitting here on the ground. Looks like they're like struggle bussing hard. Let's see. Skeptical, maybe? Oh yeah, I forgot you actually can't jump the hedge here. There. Go see a Loprit, you'll feel better. There we go, one more. Doesn't define one. Maybe it is that one that's up by the plaza there in the front. Yep, it is. I don't see any others, so it's got to be this one. Irreconcilable administrator. Go. Why are you yelling at the junk miner? Nope, okay. Let's find the last one. Let's take to the skies. Oh, a tired gleaner. There we go. Didn't even see that one. There we go. Oh man, I got a bad itch. Oh, a tired gleaner. Maybe I was wrong. Oh, could I go into the building? No. Okay. A very large area to cover, so... we check all of it. We only need one more. Distracted researcher. She looks like she needs to refocus. And she seems excited to go see bunnies. She's gonna go see bunnies. Alright, there we go. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Rough landing Holly here. Behold, and throughout thine efforts, word has spread throughout Labyrinthos. Verily, to the far greater number than we anticipated, Living Way doth gather more Loprits as we speak. I shall assign each in accordance with their skills, that new bonds and friendship might be forged. Should greater matters require thou not thine attention, watch over them, I shall prithee. Okay, this is the cutscene. So... little background, Urianger had a dear friend, almost a love interest, that passed away in the very first release of the game. And he's ever since held on guilt because he invited her to join the Scions. Let me turn my mic off so I can drink my tea here.
Lively, isn't it? The town is abuzz. Everyone eager to meet with our friends from the moon.
Twould behoove you to consult with Sleeping Way. As our moon's pilot, his advice should be most pertinent.
I'm impressed. Truth be told, I struggle to tell one from another. No offense intended, of course.
None taken. After you and your friends left Mare Elementorum, we spent no small amount of time with your Urianger. Oh, the conversations we had. He told us all about Atheris, answered our every question, no matter how trifling or trivial. Look! Every page filled to the margins with knowledge. When I first arrived, I was struck by how little I knew. It was daunting. But then I realized that were it not for Urianger and his teachings, we'd still be stuck on the moon, gazing at your world and wondering what we've been missing.
What would they think if they could see Urianger now? I dare say they'd be more than a bit surprised. And impressed, no doubt. Master Louisoix, Minfilia, Papalimo, and not to forget...
This is a fantastic scene.
Oh there. Heard there was a visiting expert who we might bother with a few questions. I take it you'd be the one.
Yes, I am.
Wilson and Blovida, Charlian's foremost researchers in the field of teleportation magic, and Moonbreeder's parents.
It hath been some time. Tis good to see you in good health.
Likewise, old friend. Blovida and I were most honored to answer the call. Never expected this reunion, though, did we, dear?
I'll say, the nerve. Sending that letter, then running off to the gods know where.
The music in this scene, too.
Do you have any idea how worried we were?
I'm sorry. 'Twas remiss of me not to deliver the news in person. No, more than that. 'Twas I who...
Our daughter was disillusioned after Master Louisoix left her behind. The day the Scions called upon her was the happiest I'd seen her in years. She made her every choice of her own free will. No one could have ever forced her to do otherwise. Don't blame yourself for her death. Celebrate her life. You know that's what she'd want.
If there is one thing we resent you for, it was that we could not be there to mourn her with you. Reading the words you penned in that shaky hand, we must have cried as much for you as we did for her.
I'm sorry.
Like, Urianger has never showed emotions. They really grew his character a lot, I think, in this expansion.
Knew not how to express my feelings. The poems and platitudes of wiser men, musings on sadness and loss, studied and memorized, and meaningless in the moment.
Silly boy. We are all powerless before such grief. Even now, try as I might, the words escape me. But in our hearts, we know We always know.
I remember when you were young, how the lads teased you for choosing the company of books over others. Our moon didn't take kindly to that. Be nice to Urianger, she'd shout, and give them a walloping. No matter how many times we scolded her.
So we offered a suggestion. Rather than starting fights, why don't you be the bridge between Urianger and the others? She had to mull it over for a while. Arms crossed, brow furrowed in intense thought. But from that day on, she never let you be alone. She'd drag you outside to play, pepper you with endless questions, read the same books you read, all to try and understand you that much better. I'm sure it was annoying and exhausting at the time, but she only ever had the best of intentions.
And look at you now, at the center of the crowd. The reason there even is a crowd, having brought these people together. You've no idea how proud we are.
To see the boy, our daughter, trusted and believed in more than anyone, grow into the man she always knew he could be. I can see her in you too. Feel her. She walks with you wheresoever you go. So thank you, Urianger, for being who you are.
Absolutely fantastic cutscene.
I think
Like, he's held this in, if you think in the aspect of the game, for like 8 years. Because Moon dies, I think, pretty early on in the game.
the truth of her life. Not sorrow, but hope and love.
Oilers scored. Thanks, Brian Suter, for taking a stupid-ass penalty.
Moon Breeder. She was important to him, wasn't she?
You could ask the man himself.
Yep, dumbass penalty. There's no reason for you to sit there and cross-check.
No. But watching this exchange reminds me how much I've yet to learn about your world. And its people.
You can live here your entire life and hardly learn a thing. And that's why it's too soon for this to end.
Alright. That's the first sad part of today's playthrough. Not that it's sad, like I said, it's more about closure, but it's a really good well done scene. But okay, be assured I am fine. I am well glad to see them too after so very long. Gladder still that it was in your company. As difficult as it was to accept their kindness, would have been far harder had I faced them alone. The pale of anxiety over Charlie and Hamlet has thinned and more manageable levels. To more manageable levels, excuse me. Thou hast my gratitude for lending courage to the Loprits. Not disposed to rest of their laurels, several of our guests have elected to accompany my countrymen to their stations. Some few may still come hither seeking counsel, and so I shall remain and aid them as need be. If thou art needed elsewhere, do not let me detain thee. As a matter, whoa, the camera went way there. As a matter of fact, I was hoping you might check on Alice. Last I saw, she was struggling to carry an enormous pile of boxes out of the west gate. I could go myself, but we both know whose help she'd less like to scorn. Not to mention that, to my misfortune, I can think of several other things I ought to be doing until later. I'm a god slayer and I have to go help somebody move apartments, basically. Never changes. War and MMOs never change. I think I literally have to, like, pick up a box and walk. Oh, it's something in there. Okay. Yes, if you don't mind, I'll help, blah, blah, blah. Just deliver the crate to Alphanon. Da, 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 da. Okay. Boink. At least I can jump. That makes it fun, right? And bunny hop all the way to Alphino. No Loppert pun intended. Versus waiting for they're waiting for a node to pop on botanist. Well, again, this seems kind of pointless. It's like they kind of need to fill time in the game between action sequences. I get it, but this is a little dumb. Again, something that I think lends the expansion to get a little bit of a bad rap. Again, it also followed Shadowbringers, which didn't help, but... You too, but how did you come to be involved in this? Ah, and I suppose it's Thinker, I think, as well. If you're wondering why we're tasked to bring these up a road to begin with, so was I. It turns out that this is the base of operation of sources, so the final say as to which included on the ship manifest can be found here. Father included, I suspect. That should be everything. Oh, hush. They're lighter than they look, and not everyone is... I suppose we should let someone know that we've finished. Do this real quick, just so I don't miss. There we go. Napoleon is in the courtyard, then we can report to him. Why don't you come along? You should get credit for your assistance at least. Consider where we are, we might even learn something of interest. Hello! Thank you for becoming a Namazumi. I greatly appreciate you following as we continue to play through our replay of Endwalker on New Game Plus, because I don't remember half the crap that happened in this expansion. Welcome. Welcome. Having new followers always makes me excited. And I hope that you enjoy the things we do here. My name is Cutter. I'm a variety streamer, and currently we're doing 14. We did Unicorn Overlord yesterday. It never ends, does it? And I do Pokemon stuff on YouTube, though. Like card stuff. And giveaway stuff over there, too. But on Twitch, I just like streaming. But thank you. Thank you for becoming a follower. We will, of course, be playing Dawn Trail. Just a moment, you are fortunate children, are you not? I'll put on an Alice at your service. You're well acquainted with Father, I take it. Quite. I've been friends with your parents since our days at the studium. I remember when we were yay high, waddling hither and thither. That was hard to say. Clearly it's been quite some time since we've met. 'Tis good to see you again. Wielding your father's Nowless, no less. That's what they're called. I couldn't remember what the hell their weapon was called. Nowless. You knew our parents when they were young. What were they like, pray? Spare no detail. I should like nothing more than to regale you. Alas, I am meant to be in charge here, and remain reams of paperwork want for submission. We can help with that. In exchange for that sort of stories, our parents would never willingly divulge, of course. Well then. There happen to be 3 sets of documents in need of delivery, so how about you each take one? Sure, whatever, just... Again, I always don't know why. Like, the world's about to blow up and I'm delivering paperwork. It's like I'm at my real job in real life. Right? Thank you. Alright, so... You okay, Nox? He's dreaming, so he's like chittering right now. Oh my god. Oh dear god. Actually, I need to do something. 2 seconds, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. I swear, 2 seconds. I need to fix something real quick. Huh. Why'd that not pop up? Oh, because it's a notification. Okay, okay. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Damn you, OBS. But that's okay. At least OBS is staying functional. I still don't know why OBS right now... Whoa, weird frame rate issue there. Holy crap. I still don't know why OBS... It took like 2 or 3 tries for it to actually kick up and start running. Stream today. I know I stream on both YouTube and Twitch, but even when I just try Twitch sometimes, or YouTube vice versa, it sometimes will not start the stream. Like, it says it's starting, but you can look down and see like your KPS and everything and your frame rate stuff, and it doesn't populate. So it's kind of weird. I don't know. That's happened a couple times in the last couple streams. It happened yesterday with Unicorn too, when we were about to get started. We return with no scrape of paperwork remaining on our persons. You will note. You both have my thanks, and my apologies for sending you on an errand far below your ambitions. Why, even as a babe, you struggle out of swaddling clothes, and... This is quite enough, that thank you. It was compromising stories of our parents that we'd asked to hear. He's like, ah, just screw with you. Of course, of course. I've known your father so long, I must have something. Well, as you know, part of why the love of your name garners such respect, Charlian, is your family's storied history. You too can trace your ancestry directly to those who came aboard, oh god, Nyun Krip's Hope, a lineage few can claim. I never thought much of it myself. It's not as though our forebears founded our nation, they were simply there when it happened. Nevertheless, it has traditionally been a point of pride. 'Tis why Nyenkerp's renouncement, renounce the ways of war and pursue enlightenment through knowledge and reason, has ever been our family's creed. Until your grandfather's time. Archon Louisois looked not for Nyenkerp's words, but his deeds. He asserted, in defiance of his peers, that choosing to save the great and the small from the rising tide was the true mark of our founder's virtue. Perhaps it was his experience, his knowledge of ancient prophecy and all the fall of civilization that led him to conclude that to eschew conflict at very turn was to consign mankind to his doom. There will ever be conflict and calamity will follow. Thus, to ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. Good lord. You remember his words well. Indeed, Archon Louisois lived by the personal creed and used every means at his disposal to bring succor to those in need, Charlian or not. No one who loved and admired her grandfather more than his son. Yet Fortunato could not reconcile Louisois' deeds with the philosophy of their forebears and his peers, a philosophy in which he believed so fervently, yet made the pariah of his father. Fortunato agonized over this contradiction for much of his life. A son may carry his father's blood, but his choice are his own to bear. It is not always thus. Gods know Fortunato's a cranky old goat, so I'm sure you butt heads often enough. Yet even so, you must know that you are constantly in his thoughts, every moment of every day, and that is not an exaggeration in the slightest. You should have seen when you were born. Barely recognizable he was, with a kind of dumbfounded grin I'd not seen since he first took a fancy to your mother. He was practically skipping when he told me the news. Take my word for it, he loves you to an embarrassing degree. But he is also frustratingly single-minded. Once he's decided that a given action is for the best, he will stay the course no matter who or what opposes him. A profoundly annoying habit when you're on the other end of it, as I'm sure you are willing to agree. I'll say, thank you for your insight. When next we meet our parents, I shall mention that we spoke. Try not to get me in too much trouble now. I need the form on my side. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back to work. I have to make sure those specimens you brought make it to their proper places, or the cranky old goat will have my hide. We can speak again later. Get a drink of water here. Stay hydrated, everybody. Stay hydrated. Hail, you three. Raha, surely Kokoro hasn't driven you out of the forge already. Or better or worse, no. However, he has set me to a task that requires more than my single pair of hands, and here you are. I could use at least one of you, but I won't object to more. Unfortunately, Alce and I have prior commitments, and we have delayed too long as it is. Yeah, I gotta go. Like, no shit, I gotta go. Oi. Perfect. This shouldn't take long. I don't like the fact that my lamp keeps flickering. It's weird. Once forged. In the event that our, and I quote, promised heap of adamantite fails right out of the falls bloody out of the sky and into my lap, Master Kokoro wishes to be ready to put the proverbial hammer to an anvil at a moment's notice. To fabricate these parts, however, he needs the flames of Kokoro Forge to burn hotter. He sent me to increase the amount of aether being funneled to his furnaces. Okay, the flow of the fire aspect aether in Labyrinthos is regulated by the elemental reactor south of here, to which I have borrowed the key. The adjustment will require 2 people to carry out safely, but I'll explain the process when we arrive. Okay. Hamlet wants this is anime. Okay. This way then. Scoot thy booty. Scoot thy boot. Scoot thy boot. Alright, here we go. Yoink. Yoink. Oh, dodged. Dodged, 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 dodged. Hopefully, again, everybody's had a good Friday. A good weekend coming up. We'll be doing more of this tomorrow. You put down and draw near. Okay, yeah. I know. I actually kind of remember this one, as weird as it sounds. Because I think I did this quest when I woke up one morning and was drinking coffee. I know that sounds weird that I remember this one, but I think it spawns a bomb, if I remember right. Trying to get my brain to process. Oh, it's one of these things. Okay. Then we've got 2 of these. I had to think about which button to push there for a second. Anything else? And okay, it's not a bomb. For some reason I thought it was a bomb. And then Sunday I'll be off because I have a hockey game, of course. And that's my day to get stuff done around the house. Everything goes smoothly out here. Sure did, champ. I thought as much. No major complications to speak of inside either. And the water aether appears to be venting properly. Endwalker will have seen a difference in his forged flame by the time we return. Since I have you, there was another matter I thought to discuss with you. Nothing terribly important, merely something I've been considering. Part of this I shared with everyone, yet you and only you have been to help us. true. As we've established, refined adamantite is a product of Alag. Of the Empire's twilight years, in fact. It was a material which saw much use as part of the Allagan's efforts to extend beyond the bounds of the world. Dalamud, of course, being the most prominent. Of those who would push further, expand Alag's empire to encompass the heavens and the stars above, perhaps the greatest was its infamous technologicalist, Amon. I believe he had his own reasons. There is no evidence to suggest that he retained memories of his former life. He only joined the Ascians once the Empire was all but dust, as you know. If not his memories, though, what drove him to pursue the idea with such fervor? Fervor. This may seem far-fetched, but what if souls, like minds, have a personality, so to speak, a natural disposition towards which they are inclined? We know with relative certainty that it was the gross decadence and inexorable decline of Alag that moved Amon to resurrect Emperor Zonde. The Empire's people spoke lightly of death and destruction, experimenting on those they deemed beneath them to fill the emptiness in their hearts. In facilitating Zonde's return, Amon provided these languid souls with the means to free themselves from the mire of their own indolence. Or would have, had not Zonde been convinced by his own death that life itself was meaningless. Amon's desire for his countrymen to conquer the heavens could only be means to the same end, to instill the people with new purpose. Like Hermes before him, Amon was appalled by how those around him lived, but could never bring himself to believe that those lives were devoid of meaning. And both of them sought that meaning, that hope, in the distant stars. Such is my theory, anyways. Ultimately, it is a consequence of their actions which matter. Their motives are of no moment and yet. To reach those stars on wings of adamantite, to travel to the ends of creation and beyond, the promise of hope everlasting, that much I do understand. But enough musing for now. Why don't we see what Coco is getting on? Okay. Can I teleport? No. No, it's a non-teleportable area. Okay. Ooh, shit. I didn't meant to go up, not down. Yeah, so I think we're coming up to the next dungeon. I think. Again, there's a lot of fluff in between, so I'm trying to remember. There we go. Okay. Phew, I can feel those flames ablazing from here. Glad you found someone capable, Graha, but there's not much left for you to do. Unless you can conjure up a refined adamantite any faster. I trust you deliver on your promise. I do, only I hate waiting. I want that adamantite and I want it now. But we share your impatience. I assure you. Is there truly nothing else we can assist you with in the meantime? I wish this sitting about unbearable. Pity the Forum frowns on recreational exploration. Well, so long as they can't prove it and permitted, get you gone. I've mistake to make. Okay. In that case, I suppose I should go and return the key to the reactor. I'll have one more look and make sure there's nothing has gone wrong, unintentionally or otherwise. I'm certain there are better uses for your time, however. I will join you in the Charlene Hamlet anon. Okay. Oh, that one I can't teleport to. Ah! We are not running back there. We are teleporting our booty straight back. You alright, Bubby? Hey. Okay. Why does it always start with a fight with you? Huh? Huh? Arr, oh, you're so tough. Oh, I got this back foot. You can't do nothing about it. Can't do nothing. You're so tough. You're like a snapping turtle. Weirdo. You're a weirdo. Is it cutscene time? It seems like it's cutscene time. Anyway, here your companions are bound to turn up sooner or later. Okay. Await said companions. Yeah, I think the next dungeon is coming up, which is good. We haven't done a whole lot of fighting right now outside of like basic questing. If this is a voice cutscene, give me a moment to shut my camera off and my mic. Ooh, it is. Okay. Give me a second to get something to drink.
We finished what we could, delivered supplies, tracked down escaped animals, trivial tasks as they may be.
That's enough, don't you think? If there was anything more important still undone, that would be a problem in itself.
The vessel is essentially ready for departure. All that remains is to load the final batch of supplies and see everyone on board. Once we've readied the ether burner, that is.
Ah, had a feeling we might find you all here.
Our consultations with the Loperites, too, have run their course. Pleased I am to say that our researchers' concerns have, for the most part, been allayed, though some insist on making adjustments to the very end. For their part, Livingway and her peers have graciously offered to stay and keep the people company, lest any lingering queries go unanswered.
All that remains is to wait for the refined adamantite.
Alphino, are you there? It's me, Cryo. Your special delivery has arrived. Round up everyone and come to the harbor at once.
Speak of the devil. Let us go at once.
Oh, nice. Free movement. Didn't have to do anything. Thank you, cutscenes.
Forgive the intrusion, Master Fortuner. I bring urgent news. A great commotion has broken out in Scholar's Harbor. Your presence is requested, with all speed.
Now, where might this delivery be? Oh.
Eorzea and Amazon made their stop.
I'm sure it's very important, but we cannot accept these without the proper permits.
By the 12! Surely, these can't all be.
Catesy.
Bleeding hellfire! They're bringing them by sea and by air. All these folks and these crates.
And more on the way. Got your adamantite right here. A bigger haul than any of these sorry bastards brought, and that's no lie.
Yes, because you were charged with seeing the shipments from Gridania and Uldar here, along with your own. Give credit where credit is due.
Sounds like the sorry whinging of a sore loser. An hypocrite to boot. Ain't no way a scrawny whelp like you took a dozen steps inside a Dalamant shard.
I'll have you know I went all the way to the entrance. Furthermore, 'twas my contacts that enabled us to enlist the cooperation of the Sky Pirates.
Left you outside so you wouldn't get anyone killed, did they? Well then, credit where credit's due, you did a right fine job sitting on your ass.
Glorious shit talking.
I will not stoop to your level.
Oh, Hancock.
Grand welcome party. Hancock and Saraban. We come bearing relics both sacred and elegant, as well as a few other gifts that may be of help, to be presented with best wishes from the Eastern Alliance. Our friends in Bosnia, for instance, have sent along a few artifacts for the brave allies of the Resistance. That's you.
I myself have come with a sacred relic of Rayson Temple. 'Twas passing fortunate that Senri's dango craving brought us to Kugane. We arrived precisely as Hancock was making his arrangements.
Yeah.
Upon learning of your need, we made haste back to Hell's Lid, with our dango, never fear, and consulted with the other auspices. All consented to the lending of Tenzin's legendary Phoenix Blade for this noble cause. Suzaku and Seiryu were nevertheless worried that it might be lost in transit, however, and insisted upon accompanying me to Onokoro, where I had intended to entrust it to our Confederate allies. I thought instead to give it over to Hancock when we chanced to cross paths yet again. But alas, Seiryu remained ill at ease, and ordered me see the blade into your hands personally, or die trying.
No pressure. No pressure.
We did, of course, need quite the impressive vessel to get it all here in time.
They took the... forget that drama team's vessel name.
Fortunately, our majestic associates have been more than helpful. 'Tis an honor to join the Warrior of Light on another adventure, they tell me.
That is all wonderful to hear, but what of the extraordinary cost? I shudder to think of the ransom we must pay for such a bounty.
Rowena?
Fret not for your coin purse, young Alphino. Lord Lolorito looks ever towards the profits of the future, and thus the East Aldenar Trading Company will do some lengths to reduce the financial liability.
That makes sense.
And since the Scions funded the entire venture, not a gill need be rendered up in compensation. Everything is already yours.
We funded the venture? When?
Surprise!
Don't let the name fool you. This coin keeper knows a thing or two about spending. When it comes to capital investiture, a sprinkling of gil here and there will not do. You need enough savings to make waves when it really counts, which is why frugality is paramount. We also have the benefit of a generous patron. Generous being rather an understatement. She has supported us from the shadows since the very founding of the Scions. We even had coffers to fill.
Mother!
Yeah. Portia was like, son of a bitch. I see you, but I'm not your senpai, you little weirdo.
I simply thought our family's coffers were needlessly full.
Why don't you come play this game?
We can hardly take them with us on your teeny tiny toy boat, now can we? And would be a shame to leave all that hard-earned wealth unspent.
How did sushi go, by the way? I only caught a little bit of it today. I was so tired and had to go run errands.
Waste not.
However did you manage so much in so short a time then? We expected word to reach
Oh,
only a fraction.
Edmonton scored again because we're taking stupid penalties.
Did I not tell you I have my ways?
Cleaners.
Erenville, you were involved too.
I received a letter from Cryo after we parted ways in Labyrinthos. She explained what the Scions were trying to accomplish, and why you might soon require the services of the Gleaners, spread across the world as we are.
Oops, wrong way, wrong way. There we go.
I pray you do not interpret this as a
Yes,
betrayal
I notice
of
you,
Sharpie.
Hayami.
I accept that the Forum's aim in pushing us to our limits was to preserve what
I
knowledge.
might actually have to get some Tylenol. I messed up my wrist really bad, like my left wrist, and I have no idea how.
Yet,
Freaking killing me.
collecting that knowledge, what I came to appreciate most about our star,
You haven't played Dawn Trail yet.
so much we do not know. That is why I
Telling you, it'll get you views. Although I did see Sushi got like 2.5k views.
undiscovered wonders. I held no illusions that they would be less demanding taskmasters.
My big guy.
Though, rest assured, if I had, I would have been sorely disappointed.
Yeah, hi Snuggles. Hey big guy.
To make a long story short, the whole of the guildship cooperated to ensure your call was heard far and wide.
Maybe I'll do that with Arc Knights.
What's this about a ship that can fly to the moon?
Oh, I forgot they changed Sid's voice during this expansion. It sounds weird as hell.
Didn't you mention it sooner? The one time you don't beg my aid, your problem's a bloody ship that can fly to the moon.
Sid, you brought the team.
Nothing's gonna help me get partner at this point. Maybe next Thursday's live stream will, because that's a big giveaway stream too.
As you like us not suspect, we've also brought adamantite for more donors Dalamud Shard. I admit to some consternation upon first receiving Kryle's message. So few scions remain at the Rising Stones.
Might get a pity penny dono. I'm giving away packs of 151 next Thursday. For each hit, I'm doing 100 packs to open.
I know. Ah, the Gobbyfrock fought. Slowfix's gratitude for the safe return of his daughter has not waned, and he gathered his kin to our side with an astounding quickness. The clash between their machina and the Allegan defences was a sight to behold.
I forgot that she has the Gobby tanks.
Impressed by the magnitude of the Gobby booms.
Gobby. I do like the Field of Depth edition they added. It does help things really pop out.
Your presence here. Does Razatan not have more pressing concerns?
We do. Yet averting the final days would be the most expedient solution. That, and I am indebted to you. Though they chose to take their leave of Thavner, those you saved in Galimund remain my people. Words. 'Tis appropriate that I aid you in kind.
I'll have to figure out how to set up a vertical format. I haven't done it yet. I don't know how to do it, so I'll have to figure it out first. I'll do it on Sunday, my day off.
That I spoke of my father, Midgard Summer, and his journey across the great expanse. As he traveled betwixt the stars, his resplendent scales drank of the ether in those nigh empty surrounds, and imparted to him the strength to persevere. Thinking they might further your cause, I called out to my kin for consent. Ajdaya's answer was silence, as ever. Tiamat and Chrisvelgre, however, responded favorably to the suggestion. My sire, too, stirred from his slumber long enough to speak and say, "Very well. Thus have I brought you his own worm scales.
Nice.
Fit them to your purpose, and seek a worthier fate for us all."
Got Papa Midgore Sorma skin. Scales. Scales. Not skin, scales.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone else so familiar with the unique properties of dragon scales. So I invited myself in.
Thanks, Nadana.
Fuck me, this is so unbelievable.
I like how they make dude just sound like a
Forget a 6% gain in efficiency.
Hockney drunkard.
Goodness, we could get 7, no? 10, no? 14 bleeding percent.
Oh, Edmonton scored again.
Think of how far we could go. What we could do with that much power. What we could blow up.
If Kokol is duly convinced, then it must be true. In which case, the Scion's end of the bargain has been fulfilled. Would you not agree?
Don't look at me like that. We had a deal. I get to go into the next dungeon.
Yes, Father?
I know not what you seek of Hydaelyn, nor for what purpose you would take command of our ship. Yet this much is certain. To do so will be to dictate the fate of this star and the lives upon it. The lives of each and every creature, in their magnitude and their fragility.
Yep.
Do you understand? And are you prepared?
As Hayami would say, we have the power of anime on our hands, so yeah.
We have seen and we have felt how much each life shapes this world. And so we are determined to abandon none. We understand what is at stake, and we are prepared to bear this burden.
Well, main character anime power, really.
Then I will bear it with you. I beg you, share your struggles with me. As family.
Can I make my character from? They make sad.
My fingers with such tiny hands the day you were born. I thought my heart might burst.
Oh no, Daddy broke.
Love and happiness beyond expression. Overwhelming.
Really, you want a Sunkern? Out of everything that spawned, you want a Sunkern?
Trembled with something close to rage.
What the hell, E?
Final days foretold. I swore to myself then and there that I would not let them steal your futures. The great exodus would succeed, must succeed. No sacrifice or sin was worse than the alternative. If anything gave me pause, 'twas mine own father. The Archon Louisois openly decried Charlian's policies, a perspective which I regarded with increasing disdain as I grew older. Yet even as part of me thought him a fool, perhaps I also hoped that he, of all people, would devise a brilliant means to save my children. Naive hope.
What the hell? What the hell?
Enough that I could never bring myself to keep you apart.
And then it still got away from you, E!
No, that was his doing, when he perished at Cartano. As we pulled that twisted slab of Dalamud from the sea, there chastened, I vowed never again to suffer any interference in my mission to protect you. No matter that you yourselves wished otherwise. Detest me, fight me tooth and nail, I would suffer it, and more, and be satisfied so long as I could force you onto the ship. I was wrong. You two have grown so much stronger and so much wiser than I dared dream. You have earned the right to walk your own path, and already begun to do so.
Gotta stretch that back.
Good. Because there are things we care about, and people we love, and none of them is replaceable. Not a one.
It cannot have been an easy journey for you to have come so far.
We shall be glad to acquaint you with the finer details someday, once this danger has passed. All that we have seen and heard, that we have felt and learned in our travels. Ours is not a kind world, but it is beautiful. Always.
Oh no. Are you quite sure that's wise? After all, someone turns pale and flees the room when he sees so much as an envelope containing word of your adventures. Whatever will happen if he learns what you were really up to?
Millions.
Nope, we go that way. Go that way. Go that way with it. Go that way. Camera. Oh my god, sometimes my model pisses me off, but I think it's more my camera that pisses me off more than anything.
Though I have wronged my children most gravely, I owe you an apology as well.
All good. Just pay me.
I assumed that it was the Scion's influence that made them so keen to charge headlong into danger. Yours, in particular. I see now.
Dude, I'm just here.
Influence instead brought them together with the many fine people gathered here today. In which case, I hope you continue to guide them.
If we've finished loitering about the harbor, might I suggest we put our plans into motion? People are beginning to look confused.
Me included.
Perhaps you can spare a few words ere they resume the tedious lugging of cargo. You've no small number of friends and admirers here after all.
Yeah, but they should have at least, like, made the voice that you pick as a character speak here. That would have been kind of cool. But just having your mouth go like this. Is stupid. Do, 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 do. Sure, we'll just yell, "With me! Hi-yo, Silver! Hooray!" That was the laziest ass thing I could have done. I just don't care.
Your assistance is appreciated. Now, in an orderly fashion, if you please.
Okay. We finally managed to clear out the harbor, which means the rest is the engineer's capable hands. Meanwhile, Father has assured to us an invitation. As was agreed, he will reveal the by which means Heidelin may be contacted. We are to meet with him in a port. Okay. Without delay, I'm curious to hear what those might entail, but regardless, okay. Oh my god. Most of those who arrive with the adamantite have offered to stay to see to any remaining tasks that need be doing. The foreman has already asked for my assistance in overseeing this process, so you needn't worry about a thing. Cool. Thank you. Off to the place. Can I go, please. Alright. Once we actually flag this, I'm going to take like a 2-minute break. I need to use the restroom real quick. Both the burden and joy of being hydrated. Side. You'll want to speak with Clareline. She has the key to the lift and send you down after me. Okay. Gotta go fast. I kind of remember this dungeon. I think I did it like 2 or 3 times. Yeah, like 2 or 3 times is what I remember doing it. Did I do it anymore or farm it for any reason? I don't think so. I don't think any of the gear was worth farming for glamour. Or so, from there we proceed to level within the most closely guarded secret. Balmazine. It sounds like some generic, like, I don't know, erectile dysfunction pill. It marks the beginning of the end of our efforts, whence we delve to seek audience with the star, and whence we will embark on our journey to the heavens. This way, if you please. Struggling with your problems? Balmazine. Ask your doctor if it's right for you. Spaceship. Hey guys, what's up? Bid you welcome to Thalmazine. Direct your attention towards the center and behold the ark over there which we have long labored. As you can see, 'twas designed as a medium-sized craft, the better to reduce fuel consumption. Miniaturizing magics have been applied in the interior to ensure that thrust and weight ratio place greater limitations on the freight capacity. Okay. The Ether burner, as you know, has been removed for further modifications, but we shall reattach it soon enough. I have received word from Kokol that and several other allies are working on it with intense fervor. Hey, I said it right that time. They are sure to see it done. 'Twas an expertise prior disaster was averted. If anything, I fear they will afford us much time for speaking with Hydaelyn ere the finish. Fervor. I kept saying fervor. Fervor. Benefit of a device to treat with her is not a simple feat. Like I said, I remember doing this dungeon, like I said, maybe 2 or 3 times? Maybe 3 times max. I remember the dungeon layout, but I don't remember the bosses in this at all. I have done what I can to impress upon the gravity of what lies ahead. Are you prepared? Be prepared! We make for the lift at the center of the chamber. Come. I said, as soon as we flag this quest, I need to step out for just a minute or 2. Might want to grab myself another... Oh yeah, I forgot you can't fly in here. Because that makes freaking sense for some reason. Like they turn the gravity up to max and I can't do anything about it. There we go. I do remember the name of it. It's the Aether Scope. Isn't that what this is called? As you will all know, alongside our physical world exists an ethereal plane, what we refer to as the ethereal sea. At the heart of the star, the physical aether are one and the same. Thus, the deeper we go, the easier it becomes to pass between said planes. No sooner did the Forum decide that the exodus from the star would be necessary than it began work on this. Our work culminated in a device that allowed us to peer deeper into the ethereal sea than ever before in search of Highland, ever fainter echoes. It's the Adioscope? It's something like that. I communicate with her through this device. For a time, yes, but since the Seventh Umbral Calamity, it has been rare to hear even a whisper. If you wish to reach her, you must journey closer to the star. Ever dare beyond the Adioscope? I can't really... Oh shit, I didn't mean to hit that. Crap. We understand, but if we are to deliver this word, we have no choice but to do. Try... Right, I'm kind of skipping some words because this is just like, you need to go talk to her, and it's like, we get it. I know, I only wish we could do more than observe your progress from afar. The Atioscope, ocular lens by which we may peer into the ethereal sea without placing ourselves at hazard, lies above us. Through it we can watch and guide you. In those swirling depths, there are pockets of aether so dense and turbulent that they can unravel one's soul. If we determine that you are at any risk of coming into contact with such a pocket, we will recall you from the teleportation magics. To that end, if you would be best if one familiar with the composition of your souls, remain here to assist with setting... Okay, so yeah, it's Graha. Oh yeah, she could do it too. I didn't think about that. Alright, Kral. I have thought upon this much, and in truth, I do believe that I am fit to join you in this trial ahead. The event at the Tower of Babel drained me, yes, but even before that, your capabilities far outstripped my own. This is no time to have a weak link in our vanguard, no matter how much she may wish to wear it otherwise. If I assist in this manner, Master Foshino and I has laid out, however, I may still be of use. Will you trust me to do so? I can't think of one I'd trust more. Compared to all our effort you put into keeping us alive while our souls were in the first, preventing us from dissolving into aether on a single... Bye, Hayami. Thank you for always coming by and supporting me. I appreciate it. Dissolving into either in a single expedition ought to pose no challenge at all. And even if we did, I expect you would hunt us down and restore us to hell somehow. You flatter me, but rest assured that I will be keeping a close eye on all of you. Yeah. There's one more thing. Those in ages past referred to the ethereal sea as the underworld, our final resting place. In its embrace is memory washed away, leaving only the purity of one's soul, or so we believe. Yet what of these memories, few think to ask what becomes of them, cast adrift in the ethereal tides. Some theorize that they linger for some time, those associated with strong sentiment in particular. In those depths, memories of the deprived may even coalesce around you, for hatred or for love. Thus do I caution you to be wary, but also have faith. Remember those who did gladly extend a hand to you, that they may lift you up once more. Adioscope, I don't know how the fuck you say it. Alright, so we have unlocked it. We are going to take a very, very, very short break here so I can get a drink and use the restroom. So, give me 1 second here if I can find my freaking keyboard. You know, I know how to do things, right? And then we go over here and we click on, I think, the right button. That one, yeah. Alright, we will be right back after these messages. Okay, okay, okay. Got another drink. Nox got a treat. Let's go ahead and get set up for this. Yeah, I can't remember the Addish Scope, and then yeah, Dead Ends is next, which I know that one pretty good. Oh, we also get tomes for the Dead Ends. Nice. We need some log tomes. We need like 150 more. Okay. This Lorik G person is doing it too. He's still using like level 80 gear at 90. That terrifies me. I am, how you say, terrified. Oh god, I'm like stuck. Okay, no I'm not. No I'm not. Do I have to stay here? Well, I really can't do anything in New Game Plus anyways. What are you guys playing for the weekend, huh? I know tomorrow, we might actually finish up Endwalker tomorrow. Oh, I guarantee we do. So we'll probably finish this up tomorrow. Means more Unicorn Overlord. It doesn't mean I won't play more Final Fantasy on the channel currently. But it'll probably just be like farming stuff and chit-chatting and just doing basic stuff. I also think that, I don't have long till Dawn Trail comes out, so I need to figure out what else I want to put in place. Like I said, having, Dawn Trail comes out in a month? A little under a month. And that would give us... Actually, let's look at the calendar real quick. Where's my calendar? Where's my calendar? Where's my calendar? Calendar. Calendar. Alright, so today's the 30th. So we have how many more streams? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. When does Dawn Trail actually release? Is it June 28th? That's a good question. Okay, no. When's early access? There we go. Early access will be Friday, June 28th at 4 a.m. my time when I go live. Alright. So... let's think here. Excuse me. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we have 19 more streams before Dawn Trail. What should we do? We have Unicorns, True Zenoir, and we still have quite a bit to play because we just got into Bastoria. So I imagine that's at least, oh man, 4 or 5 there. Arknights events? I can't remember if there's any Arknights events coming up right now. What else could there be? This is driving me nuts. What else could there be? Maybe, we could do the DLCs for Sword and Shield. We haven't done those yet. So those would be super important to actually do. I didn't even think about that, but we haven't done those yet, so we definitely need to do those. What else could we do? Like I said, I'm trying to think of what else we could do. Could do... So if we do that, we have Sword and Shield, something Tundra. Maybe do Reverse 99. I did start playing that, and I've actually really enjoyed it. Maybe we'll try that. But I like doing most mobile games just kind of to myself. There's only so much you can do. Man, we can't find anybody for this yet. I hate just sitting here. But there's like nothing you can do during New Game Plus. You just have to sit here. It's awful. Yeah, I could go in with the NPCs, but it's always much faster to go in with parties. Now, you will see me when I'm playing Dawn Trail. I usually will do the dungeon the first time with NPCs. Just because it kind of take your time with it and enjoy it. After that, it's just how fast can we beat it kind of thing. How's this boat, like... excuse me. When you really look at the arc, it is kind of like, okay, how is this going to ferry a whole planet? Get a good look at it. I wish I could fly over to it and actually get a better look at it. Oh my god, why am I yawning so much? Good lord. What do you guys want me to do? Should I do... I should do the DLCs to Sword and Shield. Since we've been away from it for a bit, it might not be a bad idea. Hold on, I'm getting... Oh, he's asleep on the ground. Thought he was just right next to me for some reason. I'm so sorry. I'm suddenly like yawning like uncontrollably. Bonk, 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 bonk. Still hasn't found anybody. Oh my god, I'm about to go in with freaking NPCs at this point. Agua. We need agua. Can anybody explain to me why Shark Week is so cool? Like, I feel like it gets advertised every year. It's Shark Week. Does it just become like this weird trendy thing? Correct me if I'm wrong, I really am kind of curious here. Oh my god. Alright, if this passes the 11-minute mark and nobody gets added to that grouping, we're just going to go use NPCs. Because holy crap. We'd be about halfway done if I went in with NPCs. Oh my god. I'm not that tired. Like, really? Well, I guess I kind of am. I didn't sleep well. And I've been up since about 9. So. It's because that person that was on earlier, Hayami, I'm a mod for her, and she will abuse us if we aren't on her streams. And she's not here to defend herself now, so that's good. Evil. Let's see. Yeah, we decided against Wuthering Waves. I played for about 12 hours off stream and was like, yeah, this is just a pretty much lazy ass clone of Genshin, and I didn't like Genshin. I didn't like Honky Star Rail or whatever it is. They're all just lazy clones of the same damn game. They literally use the same graphics, the same art design, just cut and paste. Not taking anything away from the designers that do the level design and stuff, but it's all just cut and paste. It's just lazy shit. And it's not worth my time. Now, if you like that game, cool. I mean, I'm not judging you that you like the game. It's just an opinion I have about craptastical games. And there's lots of people that don't like 14, lots of people that don't like Pokemon, lots of people that don't like Arknights. And I would agree not liking 14 or Pokemon. Now, Arknights, I might tell you, you're wrong. It's actually just a tower defense game that's really enjoyable. Like I said, I've been playing Reverse 1999. It's got a really dark story, like a really effed up dark story, but it's kind of fun. And it's just a little weird take on history and stuff. Alright, we're just going in. This pisses me off. Alright, we're gonna take... no.
I stand ever ready.
Victory will be ours.
I need a healer.
Our fates are not yet sealed.
I will sync, register, yep. Wait. Unable to register for the duty at this time? Maybe because I have to withdraw? Okay, yeah, that's probably why. There. I was like, I'm not waiting another freaking, like, 20 minutes for that to load for PC players to come in.
All seems in order with the lens, and I trust you can hear me.
Why did my frame not load? It's weird. Okay.
Those things are pure
Uh.
content, the residue of lives unfulfilled.
No, there's actually only 2, so... I don't remember this dungeon, so... I don't mind doing with NPCs, I guess. Oh, I'm at 90, aren't I? Yeah, I'm allowed to be at 90 in this dungeon. Nice. Okay, we'll try and force pull more. Because fighting 2 enemies is going to be boring as hell to me. Although I don't know if I can. Were there more enemies here? Because that door was blocked. So maybe it forces you? Alright, I'm going to have him engage. And then... Where's the... Okay, it goes this way. Let's see if I can get stuff to spawn and come back up here. Yeah, there we go. Dude's weird as hell looking. Okay, we'll spot this. One will be a little bit weaker because I don't have the... There we go. Okay. And since we're at level 90, this shouldn't be too hard to clear out. Although they're at level 89, which is interesting. I think they should match your level would be better. I gotta figure out why my model's mouth is like transparent. I gotta look at the chroma key on it. It's still slow to kill with NPCs, but at least we've got everything clustered up just to die. So I'll take that. That's the thing, is when Ashtola actually hits, she hits really freaking hard. But like, she doesn't cast as quickly as like a normal caster would. I think she like takes her time when she casts, so. We have another one here? Isn't this? Okay. Ha! It's... Sloppy! That's who it is. Oh, he's like a mini-boss. Interesting. Okay. Didn't realize that. Okay. Interesting. Dude, freaking die. Holy shit. Oh, it's a bunch of them. Okay. Exceptional dread. Who spawned? Rush of Wisdom. Oh, it's Louis Swaz. Right? Yeah, because that's Tupus Mahdi. He killed everybody. Oh no, art thou still with us, Papalimo? Papalimo. Okay, my bad. Alright, what's the first bad guy? Okay, it looks like one of those Nimian things. Oh, what the hell was it called? It'll come back to me in a minute. Why can't I remember the name of it? When we did Void Arc. Like, she's the exact same design, so I imagine she'll have the exact same kind of functionality. I mean, she did the Scream, which is one of the moves they do. Line? Okay. Okay, so those are both sparking, so we'll go stand over here. Easy enough. You're gonna do it again? Yep. I'm way... Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm totally screwing up. I'm trying not to pay attention. I know what I'm doing, folks. I swear to God. I do. I'm just smooth-brained, apparently. Okay, those will probably shoot back in, I imagine. Judging by the fact that they're lingering there, I'm going to say they're going to shoot back in. Oh, wow. Who didn't see that shit coming? Yeah, I should have used my ability there, but it's fine. Bro, don't pull that shit out of my range, homie. I am holding still. You're the one turning it. Okay. I keep forgetting to put my dot up. I forgot how slow we kill bosses with NPCs. Jesus. I would have had to come stand here pretty much anyways. Oh my god, it's so slow to die. I'll just go over here. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I guess I could have just stood right in the middle there. Okay, are you gonna die eventually here, man? Yeah, like when she hits it, it chunks the HP down pretty good. She just doesn't hit it very often. There, it's dead.
Follow the flow of ether. It will guide you.
Oh, okay. Deeper into the etheric sea.
The ether is too dense. I'm losing you.
Fun. Okay. I still don't remember who the bosses are from all this. Who's that? I died. Thanks for coming to help me, assholes. Good job. Why do I have to hold my eyes open like this? It's like, oh, for my model's eyes to open. Why? 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 Shouldn't be having that much problem. Like, some days it works fine, some days it works like shit. I don't get it. Here, we'll just kill this little grouping because apparently I'm gonna die if I do anything. Did I just hit that twice like an idiot? I did. Yeah, oh well. Would have been better if you guys would have pulled down, but I can't get you to chase down there. Whatever. I'm more concerned by the fact that I can't get that. Oops. Knocked my keyboard over. My bad. Yeah, now I've lost the buff because you asses didn't come down here. Yes, if you pull down here, you get the big nuke on everybody, but no. Interesting, that actually doesn't count against Modere's ability. That's interesting. Usually any other button outside of hitting it again drops it, but even step back and NP didn't drop it. Okay, I didn't know that. We've got a Savage 9. Oshavant. Let's see who that was. Okay, these I can get to come back towards us. Maybe. I don't know what my controller just did. Like, it's not... There it goes. That was weird. My controller just, like, started... like, locked up there. Holy shit, that was close. Almost died, folks. I'd rather eat it. Just do this. Okay. Alright, we're back on track. We're back on track. Kind of. Very much kind of. Oh my god. Sure. I didn't mean to do that, but I hit the wrong button, so we did it. Okay. It is still alive. Jesus, just die. Just fucking die. I actually got an item that time. Alright, what's the second enemy here? The big, angry, purple orb. Oh, okay, okay. That's what they're referencing. They're referencing the ones that served under, what's his name? Underneath, Gaius. That's who these are. They're the spirits of, like, Julius and For some reason I thought this guy was the end boss. I don't know why. Oh no, Amon is the end guy in this one. Okay, I do remember now. Amon's little bitch spirit. Okay, that's kind of annoying though, because all the downtime you lose then, that's a little pain in the ass. I know I haven't used my cooldown, I will now. Need to reapply my dot. I actually should have held up on that, it's fine. It seems like that's going to blow up. And it does, okay. Yeah, I'm a little off on time, but that's okay. We're good. This guy takes forever to freaking die, though, that's for sure. Again? Okay. And again. Okay, we got nukes coming out. I guess I can sit here and do that. I know he's gonna go right back to the middle, which is fine, but I'll just step back and get him. Okay. Put a dot on it. Not about how I expected it would go, speed-wise. Well, we'll get our LB back that I accidentally used. Allow me, Jonathan Bailey. Yes, Graha Tia is voiced by like the main dude from Bridgerton. Lord Bridgerton. I have never watched an episode of my life, so I know nothing about it. I think my mom has, though. I ask her. She knows who Lord Bridgerton is. Okay. Making my way downtown. Aesthetically, this is like a basic but kind of creepy cool dungeon. I don't want to go any further because I feel like I'm just going to freaking die if I do, so... Kill this whole grouping. Okay. There we go. Oh my god, go down. Just die. Okay. We're doing fine. We're doing fine, 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 fine. Moving our butt down here. Still only a level 9. Crap. Let's lime. I guess it's as far as I can go. Okay. Yeah, I need this one. I was just thinking about my ability. And again. And again. And again. Should be able to double up this one. Oh, there's only 2 left now. Time to single target it. Allow me. Kill this. Yeah, when she finally hits it, they like die so quickly. Menphilia's spirit. Can you actually touch it? No. Thou content. I mean, she's dead. I don't know how content she is. Graha, get this shit off me, homie. Gonna pop this. Alright. So after this, we have a trial, and I will be doing that with people. A little while since I did that trial on normal. Like I said, I do remember some stuff about the expansion, but the bulk of the story, like the actual interactions and stuff, that's what I really needed to refresh on, and some of the lore of why things are the way they are. Right, that... Oh, I guess we have one thing left? Okay. Thinking regret. The model from... What the hell is it from? Palace of the Dead. Didn't think of the word. I think he does some of the same actual animations, too. This might also be the only time you see this model outside of Palace of the Dead. Huh. Actually, I think it is. I can't think of another time we've seen that model before outside of Palace. Alright, time to fight Amon. Amon, the Undying. He's about to die. Was that like a cone? Okay, that's fine. Oh, it's this. This is short, right? Yeah. Okay. I do remember this fight. Like I said, I just have to see the mechanics once a lot of times, and I pretty much remember it. Then he has like a right-left mechanic, too. But I'm trying to remember what that is. That's just like a point laser, right? Yeah. Just depends on which way it's facing. Okay. Right? Okay, so his right. I gotta remember this. As bad as it sounds, honestly, being dyslexic here, not like it's a huge deal, but right-left orientation when looking at something can still kind of screw me up. Somehow that didn't count my third eye? I don't know. Maybe I was just a tad late? Oh my god, it's what is it? The I can't think of it. It's the oh, it's you sell. Okay. There we go. What's so funny is it's voiced by the same person that does Hermes, but you like Hermes and you and hate them on. Oop, I need to move. I seriously almost goofed that. I just goofed that, though. There we go. Okay. Okay. I know I say okay a lot, it's just for me to, like, set myself physically and ideally back where I want to be. I even do that when I'm not streaming. I will say, like, okay. Alright, they're just going to shoot across the back. His left, so we're going this way. Da 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 da. I can't do anything. It's just the eruption thing. I swear to God. Okay. Like, if I freaking die this far into the fight because of the LB lock, I'm gonna be pissed. Just doing right again. He did right back to back. Yeah. Alright, we're done. Alright, we got through the dungeon. Yay! And probably less time it would have taken if I would have just gone in with NPCs at the start. It actually took a while. It took almost 26 freaking minutes. Oh, we got a ring. Yay. And a choker. Yeah, we can just leave. We're already done. Cutscene time. Which means it's time to get a drink of water. Plop.
My very essence begins to wane. Sweet, sweet agony.
Leave this to him.
Come to deal the coup de grace. Watching you struggle against the inevitable is bad comedy. Erase me from existence, soul and all. How would you know that name? Then it was you, in Elpis, with Emmett Silk. The final pieces fall into place. In my halcyon days, as the mortal Ammon, I was haunted by a dream. Night after night, the faceless multitude, the voiceless cries, shards of shattered memories. But slowly, the fog began to clear. This was Elpis, and I
I was Hermes. Recurring though it was, I paid this dream little heed. It was only when I was granted the seat and memories of Fandaniel that I knew these visions to be true. They were the memories of Hermes that he himself erased using the power of Kairos. Or so he thought. In his attempt to burn away the events of that fateful day, he succeeded only in searing them more deeply into his soul. My soul. Death failed to expunge them, no matter how many times it came. Rebirth after rebirth, from one Fandaniel to the next. I wonder, is Emet-Selch adrift somewhere in this ethereal sea? In defeat, finally remembering your time together in Elpis? How it must gall him to be entrusted with knowledge of the final days, only to be rendered powerless to act upon it. So many lifetimes dedicated to restoring his beloved Amarok in blissful ignorance. Oh, folly! But make no mistake, my life as Hermes is not the reason I invited the world's end. I have lived. I have struggled. I have dredged the very depths of despair. And in the detritus of existence, I found the truth.
Passion?
I served a great ruler, powerful beyond measure. The world his dominion. Yet even he and his vast empire were destined to fall, to become one with oblivion. At the end of life's journey lies only death. So I ask you, why live at all?
Like the most emo shit.
We betray. We torment. We murder. We are wicked, spiteful creatures, without exception. If life is so sacred, so precious, why fill it with such misery? Man wallows in a hell of his own making without purpose or meaning. To live is to suffer, and I would end that suffering by my own hand. It matters not if it flies in the face of all believed right and just. Death is the only solution! That is my truth, my answer to the question. And yet, even as the words pass my lips, I am filled with doubt. Has my search reached its end? Was this the only way? After all these years, is this the answer I was hoping for?
The lamentations of the damned. How it vexes me to see your conviction falter at the last. Still clinging to existence, I see. You, who champion death so fervently, unwilling to accept your own, refusing to be purified and swept into the sea of souls. As do I. We prisoners to metal, watching as the world turns. Though unlike me, you will be spared the ignominy of having your corpse made a puppet, dancing to another's tune.
Is that Arsahe?
How very astute. But let me be clear, I have not come to consort with the likes of you. Nor have I come to bemoan the state of the world following my untimely demise. In fact, I delight in mankind's downfall and the anguish it brings the savior of the savages. If I played some small part in the chaos, all the better. Not that I was in any position to resist. But to be made accomplice to the betrayal of Lord Xenos. I would die 1,000 deaths to exact my vengeance.
Such a fanboy. He sucks.
Now you are at my mercy. I shall drag us both into oblivion, and you will never see the fulfillment of your magnum opus. Even should you be reborn, your desperate search for answers must start again.
It's like, wow, you're a dick.
Even here, even now, you have every right to hate me. For the fool I was, for the monster I became. But I will not beg forgiveness. The tale of Hermes, the man who knew so much, yet understood so little, ends here.
Don't try to follow me.
Whoa.
I had more of you people than I could stomach in life. Never mind in death.
Likewise, I pray we do not meet again.
You had better hope not.
I kind of just want to meet him again so we can kill him. Just for the giggles. Just to kill him one more time.
Come. Hide
I apologize, guys. I don't know what the hell's going on with my model tonight. It is like... It's rigged to work properly, but it's really not. I don't know what the hell's going on. Some days it works fine. I think it has to do sometimes with the light reflection in the room because I wear glasses too. So it constantly, like if I take my glasses off, which I can see without my glasses. Yeah, it works like 100 times better. You know, maybe I should start practicing to put contacts in. I just have a really big struggle touching my eye. I know that sounds stupid, but I do.
Brave travelers, I welcome you.
Mummy! He's an angel.
followed its journey unto Elpis. And now, the rivers of time converge.
Love the Amano style here. Always looks cool.
I know why you have come, yet I would hear you speak your reasons all the same.
You created the moon to deliver mankind from the final days. But is that really how it has to end? We do not wish to abandon this world. We want to protect the source and all of its shards.
To flee is but one of two paths. The other leadeth to Meteon, far beyond the stars, where she doth chant creation's requiem. Her domain is formed of dynamis, pure, absolute.
It's full of feels.
Where emotion and memory govern all, ether will avail you naught. Meteon hath gathered the pain and despair of countless stars, and to go unprepared is to go unto your doom.
We'll beat her. We'll win. I swear it. Is what I might have said once. After everything I've seen, all the times I've succumbed to my own anger and fear. I can no longer pretend that courage and faith will be enough. But are we truly so powerless that our only choice is to flee?
Far from it, my child. Long ago, the inhabitants of myriad stars, many more prosperous than Atheris, sought to free their worlds from life's woes. Sorrow and anger, conflict and hostility, despair, and even death itself. But as Meteon reported, every attempt ended in failure. Darkness abideth within every living being and can never be cast out. Neither reason nor faith can challenge this immutable truth. To live is to suffer. And in suffering, find strength and purpose and hope. As you have done so many times before. Thou dost pursue an impossible dream, yet knowing this, you pursue it nevertheless. And thou hast learned to depend on others as they do thee. Thy yearning for the power to save the powerless hath ever driven thee to greater heights. Thou hast grown strong. Though those closest to thee no longer walketh by thy side, their love remaineth thy guiding light.
She knows everybody.
For duty's sake, thou hast been bound by truths unutterable time and time again. Yet thy heart hath never wavered, as thy companions will attest. In thy pursuit of mysteries great, all thou believest is brought into question. Undaunted, thy thirst for knowledge remaineth unquenched. The fires of hatred that once burned in thy heart burneth no more.
From their ashes doth spring the light of love, warm and pure. As witness to black calamity, thou despaired at man's helplessness. Resolved, thou didst unite a distant world on the brink of collapse.
Yeah, he did a lot of work. Like a lot of work.
And thou, my champion, when all did seem lost, thou never abandoned hope. For every trial and every foe that did bar thy way, thou hast proven equal to the challenge, drawing courage from the many bonds forged on thy journey. You have all known despair, and though the end approacheth, you walk on, heads held high. Therein lieth your power, the strength to silence the song of oblivion.
Then there is a means to confront her.
Yes, if you should prove yourselves worthy. Hark!
Alright guys, we gotta put mommy down.
Nigh impossible is it to send mortals to the edge of the universe. Should you fail, there will be no second chance. As the will of the star, I ask of you this. Do you possess the fortitude to stand firm when all around you doth crumble? Do you possess the faith to vanquish despair itself? Should you lack the strength to best a supreme deity, I cannot allow you to make the journey. You must leave this star and never return. Prepare yourselves.
Excuse me.
Prove ourselves worthy, eh? Sounds straightforward enough.
Aye. No room for confusion there.
In any case, we've come too far to back down now.
I am of the same mind. What power I have, I shall bring to bear.
The three of you seem to be forgetting who we're up against. It's not every day we battle a divine being of untold power.
Music.
Well, not quite every day.
I mean, I do this on like a daily.
Needless to say, there'll be no margin for error.
Let us hold nothing back. For the people of this world and those beyond the rift.
I like how Alpha and Ally say don't get any marks. They just pull out their weapons. Ah!
The question I posed to thee in Elpis hath remained unanswered these long years. I would hear thy response, warrior of light. Shouldst thou emerge victorious?
Let's get a drink there. Alright, let's do it. We will try to get a party. In the quest from the Endurance support system, you have the opportunity to undertake the trial of the Scions. Yes, I know. It's like one of the only ones you can do, but we will try to do it with our actual Mother crystal. There we go. Find it for a second. What's our time frame? 12 minutes. Yikes. It's gonna be the last thing we do tonight anyways. But yeah, I'm not waiting 12 minutes. There's not a chance in hell I'm waiting 12 minutes. It might go faster than that. There's 2 healers already seeking it out. Let's take a short break here, see how it goes. Okay, what was the final of Dallas game because I turned it off? Oh, they scored a goal, but still lost 3-1. Yeah, they're going to lose the series. I thought after they lost that game 5... Ooh, see, look. We actually got in a lot quicker than I thought. When they lost, excuse me, game 4 in the way that they did, I was like, it's over. Let's see if I remember how to freaking do this. Always do my Eastern bow. Oh my god, I want to cry. Yeah. Must be somebody's first run. I'm gonna say this. I know you guys can't see chat, I know, but... Lewis Corners. Okay. Who the hell's watching the cutscene? I don't know. Ah, see, it doesn't save my thing.
The strength of will to alter man's fate. A change of arms. May the test continue.
Am I the only melee? Holy shit, I am. Interesting. See how many times I die. It's been so long. Red in. I did that again. That's the second time tonight that I've screwed up my rotation by not doing the final roll on my rotation. I don't know why. My muscle memory should be fine. Whatever. Actually time to... damn it. Oh, shit. I was way out of that unless I'm lagging. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was BS. Oh, damn it. Directionals. I got it. Okay. I remember now. Cardinals back. Okay, okay. It's been a while since I've done the normal. Alright, we're good now. Let's see. Dots are on. Green's out. It's faster than I thought, but that's fine. We're a little off, but it's fine. Actually, I can stay in, can't I? No, I should back out because that has kind of a wider Now we have to like kill everything. I think there might be an order to this. I don't remember. Okay, you just don't want to be in the middle there.
The sorrow at hope's demise. Think.
I'd like to kill this one if I could.
Find your way in the darkness.
Okay, we're good. Good, I got third eye off just in time there. There we go. Oh yeah, I don't have as much HP, that's why. You have to tank LB this? I can't remember. No. Okay. That's easy enough. I'm not sure why the Bard is using the LB. But okay. I overdid it. I didn't see what color that was. Oh, she didn't change colors. That was weird. Okay. Don't move. Crap, our healers are down. That's not good. I'm trying to remember this. Ah, that's what it is. Where they blow up. Okay, in the extreme version or hard mode version, that's a little bit harder to dodge. Alright, there we go. On Mantle, I think that's when she switches, isn't it? It's when she picks a color, yeah. There we go. It's a white, unless our summoner can get people up. And again, I remember in the extreme version you have to have like a dodge for that. Yeah, because they come back across. There. Okay, we're doing okay as long as we can keep people up. I mean, you can strong arm a lot of this crap anymore. Okay, my bloodbath is ready again. That's what I wanted. I can kind of keep myself up now. Radiant Halo. Which one's that? Just an AoE? Okay, yeah. Light Wave. It doesn't sound friendly. Oh! Okay, I remember this one. And then it comes crashing across. Yes, I do remember this. Oh, I'm in bad. Oh boy. Oh boy. I didn't see what color. Okay, she didn't change there. That's good. Alright, we're fine. We got this. We got this. I don't like Light Wave. No, sir, I don't. I don't like it chasing me. Okay, Dawn Mantle. Okay, we're good. We beat it! Yay! Alright. What color are we getting? Give us red. Nice. Makes it easy. We're gonna get things over us. Nobody panic. I'm just gonna go ahead and use it. I accidentally did the same rotation. I don't care. This is over anyways. All right. Nice. Good night to finish. All right, time to get sad right before bed. This is a great cutscene, but it's very heart-wrenching. And the music doesn't help at all in this one.
No, this can't be happening.
Though my power is in constant flux, I have always kept a reserve for this very moment. It was a true test of your prowess. You have done well.
There is one thing I must ask. By sundering the world into 14 shards, the ether of all living beings too was divided. This reduction would in theory allow us to more easily interact with Dynamis. Having seen mankind brought to the very precipice of extinction, you wished for us to develop a means to overcome despair. You believed we had the potential, and sundered all creation to see it fulfilled, to deliver us to that swirling maelstrom of Dynamis in which our foe hides, and grant us the power to defeat her once and for all. Is this not true?
It is as thou sayest. 'Twas the trial to which I subjected mankind, and it hath led to untold bloodshed and suffering. There was no kindness, nor justice in the tragedy I wrought. When confronted with the almighty Zodiac, my only recourse was rend him and the world asunder, that his power be diminished for a time. And so it came to pass. Now you, my chosen, have surpassed my expectations, surpassed me. I entrust the fate of the universe unto you. This crystal contains the memory of Meteion's passage through the stars. Deliver it unto the Loporrits. They will guide you to her.
Though they may be capable of crossing great distances, there is a vast difference between traveling to the moon and the furthermost reaches of the great expanse. And unlike Meteion, we cannot simply soar on waves of Dynamis to our destination.
Indeed. To make such a journey would require an astronomical amount of ether. But a solution lieth close at hand.
Of course.
Yes, my
Da 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 da.
Ever since I became the will of the star, the ether drawn here had slowly crystallized. They who have answered my call know it well. While I have remained hidden, it has become the embodiment of the planet's will in my place. A faceless, omnipotent force of nature. The Mother Crystal, our final hope.
If y'all have never played this game, you really should. It is good. Of course, if you're watching this, you probably already played it, or you're getting the shit spoiled out of yourself, so
Now, heed these words. Darkness and light, despair and hope. As goeth one, so goeth the other. Become light, become hope. I have a gift for thee. Come closer. Long have I searched for a means to safeguard the future of this star. Though I knew failure after failure, by recalling thy tales and my promise to thee, I found the strength to carry on. Though the world is ever changing, thy thirst for adventure hath never waned. Thine unshakable resolve never ceases to amaze, to inspire. As a mark of my gratitude, I bestow this final gift. Thou dost possess the Crystal of Azum, yes? As Hydaelyn,
yeah.
I reside over the forces of stasis,
Our little Azum crystal.
stability,
I'm gonna power up.
the laws which impart stability to existence itself. I will weave this self-same power into the crystal, granting thee mastery over matter, to give form to the formless. Use it wisely, or it will not last indefinitely. As thou hast seen on thy journey through the ethereal sea, souls are drawn to thee. Mayhap this trait will prove to be a boon rather than a hindrance. It is thy hopes and prayers that enable Azum's invocations and give them life. So keep them close. But pray, remember this. When the way forward is hidden, even from the mind's eye, look not to the invocation, but within yourself. These were the words of the crystal's original bearer. With that, my work is finished. Fulfill our promise. Right the wrongs committed when the world was yet whole. Silence the song of oblivion.
Yes, mother.
Teach her a brighter melody. Show her our journey is far from over. of this, I have no doubt. For yours is a light brilliant beyond measure. Long after I have gone, though not even my soul remaineth, my love will be with you forever, my dearest children.
You guys ever were watching the stream, remember that she made the remark that she couldn't return to the star because she always felt like she had a duty left to pursue and do, that there were always things that she needed to be done and helped. So now she finally can die. As sad as that is, she can finally die. The lyrics in that song are beautifully sad. I'm glad to see you well, though we could roughly place your souls deep as you went, we could neither see nor hear you. The fluctuations in your ether near the end gave me quite the fright when the world happened. We killed Heidelin. For fuel? Wait, is Heidelin a dinosaur? We literally just turned the mother crystal, Heidelin, into fuel. Therefore, Heidelin is dinosaur. Exactly! Mother crystal fuel, Heidelin is mother crystal dinosaur fuel. Yep. If you wouldn't mind handing over the crystal, that is, the fancy navigator one. To the edge of the universe, regrets the despair of countless stars. You are determined to see this through? We are. Should worlds fail us, we will fight. I know that it pains you to accept this. Would that I need ask nothing more of you. Yet we have only two means to travel to the Great Expanse, the Moon and the Charlian's Ark. I am all too aware that without both of them there will be no Exodus, but I nevertheless beg you to honor the agreement we made. The Form's decision will be honored. You have earned the right to use the ship as you see fit, and I could not rescind even if I wanted to. As it happens, I do not, and would do all within my power to aid your cause. With that settled, might I suggest you rest a while? Proving oneself to Heidelin is never easy, and despite an unparalleled genius, you'll need a day to make the necessary calculations. You may as well take advantage of it. You can't chart a course through the sea of stars in a single day. God. Sarcasm. Shall we head over to the ground for some fresh air, then? Shall we head above ground for some fresh air, and perhaps a nap? Naps are always good. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Okay. Oh, I can't mount here. Duh. I'm in Charlie. Like, wait a damn minute. Ooh, look at that. Stylish over the gap. About to see an enemy. I've noticed that when I stream, a lot of the same Pokemon spawn within that 3-hour window. But I think it has to be different for everybody, right? I wonder. Actually, I'm going to peek on another stream once while I'm streaming. FFXIV, okay. Exposure, nausea, dizziness, haunting, Well, have a pleasant sleep, and if you do experience any unusual phenomenon, please let me know. I shall aid in... Bop, bop, bop. I don't remember if there's a cutscene here or not. I think it might just be shit-talking Medion right now. Stupid-ass bird with depression. We've been there.
There you are.
I don't remember this cutscene.
Some...
And apparently we're not allowed to know this cutscene. He found me, and then the connection went kaput. Awesome. Okay. There we go. Now I have to wait to log the frick back in. That's cool. What's he doing? Okay. I don't understand that, but okay. Let me back in, damn it. Okay. Let's start the cutscene again. Oh no, wait, did it kick me out of that cutscene? Oh, hold on, that's why. Hold on. There. Okay. Let's try not getting disconnected this time. Yes, if anybody's curious, that little symbol is something I use for like G poses and stuff. Look at that ugly duck. But it's a cute duck. Not really an ugly duck. I got all these cool battle posters all over the place. I like legit don't remember this cutscene though.
There you are. Some time, indeed, yes. For you, at least.
Is that Hithlo?
Believe me, I'd meant to get some proper sleep. But here we are, drifting along instead. Well, you too. And so we remain, to watch and wonder.
It's definitely Hythlodaeus' voice.
Yes, indeed. To begin, we first must see the end.
Yeah, I don't recall that one at all. But okay. Interesting enough. And that's it for tonight. So, with that being done, again, if you guys watch the stream, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Consider giving me a follow or a subscribe on YouTube or on Twitch. And I'm around usually 5 days a week. And that was a lot of fun. We'll finish up, I imagine we'll finish up tomorrow. With the whole playthrough. So that'll be good. And like I said, it was actually good to get some of this done. So I literally didn't remember some of this stuff at all. So it's good lore bomb. Guys, have a good night. Enjoy your Saturday. Get some rest. And I'll catch you all tomorrow. Peace. Actually, I probably should do that first. Later, guys.